Hey kids. Let's paint something. Let's make some art today, shall we? Yes, we shall. What shall we start with? Let's ease our way in slow, shall we? Start thinking about some of this reflected light. Indeed. Candy cane killer until sympathize. Got a live one here. Yes. It's not gonna make me happy. That's gonna make me sad, and I don't want to be sad. Indeed. So angry. Not quite right. I think that's right either. Just throw that shit on the floor. That's where it belongs. You got the last neophyte. Okay. Well then, let's involve some new squishy. Gonna need some new squishy. Gonna need to get rid of this douchebag singing. One more for you, glutton. Hello, me. It's the real me. Oh, yes. There we go. Ticketing or tickling? Guadalupe. That was actually a Megadeth reference. Although I can't remember the song off the top of my head. Hello, me. It's the real me. Holy shit. This is definitely retro 80s industrial, like front 242. Actually, a little more like Ministries with Sympathy. I think the lyrics were just, I wear my heart on my sleeve so I can say I have a heart on for you. I think we're done. Anything's better than that. The problem with playing Megadeth is that, especially on YouTube, they have very good AI for detecting, called a DCMA infringement, copyright infringement, and then they continue to play your stream, but they mute it during the song. And there's no negative consequences unless you're monetizing. In which case they like send you straight to hell, do not pass go, eat a dick, all that kind of stuff. I'm not sure Twitch is nearly as adept. Lost Viking Metalworks. You like my YouTube pasties? Very naughty, right? Doesn't it make it more seductive that it's like, There's some shit you can't see. It's dirty. That's right, I drew it. You want to see it? You want to see it? I'm gonna draw on it right now. I'm gonna go in here and do some stuff you can't see. Because we're fucking adults. We're grown fucking men, man. Twitch. Eat a dick. You know the story is I got banned for the last drawing I did because it had two spherical shapes on a humanoid figure that got interpreted as nudity. It's like, dude, those are fucking smears of chalk, you retards. And they banned me for 3 days and wouldn't even explain why. I was like, okay, is it nipples? And if so, is it any nipples, man nipples and woman nipples? Or is it just woman nipples? Can you explain? Why is this not under the allowance for art and education and blah, blah, blah. And they literally sent me back an email just saying, yeah, we're not gonna answer any of your fucking questions. They sent me an email saying, we're not gonna answer your fucking questions. Like, you guys are just fucking twats. Okay. Oh yeah, so now I'm just repeating myself. So anyway, yes, so now I have pasties. How are you? Stuff to ship, also day job junk. I was about to ask about that. Is this your main gig, or do you have to report to the man 9 to 5? Accountability is just for the little people. Hello, fine lady, fine. There I be. There I be indeed. What do you think? I've got a little color-tastic. I got little color bonanza going on here. Does it still meet your approval as of last time? Big band dancing. Glad we got away from the pink and the wings. Okay. There's a little bit of neon pink down here. But I hear you, thank you for the feedback. Holy shit, I can't take it. Oh, God. Is there like innocuous, not offensive? Oh, emo, yes, absolutely, the emo station, sure. Oh, God. Okay, I need help, people. I'm going back to poke any second now. Sorry, I swear to God, if chill base offends me that much, I'm going to Polka. Yeah. More cohesive. Thank you. That is definitely, I think, a fear, you know, you start getting all crazy ass with the colors. It's like, wait a minute, have I completely lost all fucking relevancy here? It's kind of where I am right now is a little, take a step back and be like, all right, what the fuck did I just do? I'm gonna come in and do some warm light on the left, blue light on the right, screen right. used a lot of, that to me says Phoenix, Flame, Reborn, Fire is Yellow, yeah. Yellows, reds, and blues. Yeah, I initially actually was gonna make the wing out of fire. And that definitely sounds cool. I got into this direction, more of an iridescence, physical thing. But then it took her hair, obviously very flavy. I see. Yes, that's okay. Thank you. That's exactly what I was trying to do, was make it look like, yeah, refractive glass. So yeah, thank you. That's awesome feedback. You know, I don't know that I'm on point yet with that, but that was definitely the objective. Yeah, I'm trying to, I am simulcasting over Twitch and YouTube. So that adds a little level of complexity to my fun game here. There might be some things that are doable on one platform and not the other, as far as copyrights go. Last week I played some stuff that literally said it was copyright free on YouTube. And when I took a look at the video on demand, it was blocked in some areas because of copyrighted material. Like, you guys are fucking douchebags. You're literally false advertising. And I don't know if that's YouTube's fault or if that was the poster. Still pretty annoying. Well, thank you, Fire Lady. I am definitely all over the fucking place running with hedge clippers here. As far as I've got pan pastel, regular pastel, colored pencils, acrylic, gouache, and a couple different kinds of acrylics. So I'm kind of out of fucking control. All over the place. So cohesion, I think, is the operative word right now. Fucking keep this shit on the same planet is a huge objective. Yeah, I put the most of the work into the under drawings, so now I'm just kind of color by numbersing. Creamsicle. I mess with try and copy every. Yeah, I've seen too many. Really? That's cool. Creamsicle orange. This is literally called, it looks like creamsicle, doesn't it? It's called orange. Yeah, it's orange. That's what it's officially called, orange. Yeah, thank you. I am not really a fairy kind of guy. Not my jam, you know. I'm not the guy that goes to the Renaissance Festival and comes home with a whole bunch of fairy drawings, or you know, even when like Boris Vallejo was making it a thing back in the day, I'm like, yeah, that's my thing. But I don't know, I just kind of started applying Squeezle to surface here, and that's what it became. I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna tell you what to be. Now that you're here, I'm not gonna tell you not to be you. That's how I feel about it, I guess. Well, that's cool that you have friends that you can play their music, though. I have one friend that just did some kind of techno thing that I was thinking about playing. He gave me permission not to send me to the fucking Phantom Zone over it. Boppy vibe, I'll have him in the background. Nice. When I need a boppy, when I gotta get my boppy on. That's cool. So what's your day gig there, Viking? Or did Fight Lady have an extension on that with her sew? Trying to think about what a Viking does during his day. Where is she, the fairy? Where is she? Where is she? She's in the palm of my hand. Where is she? Where is she? Question. Nice. Nice. Wow, that sucks. Slinging code. Oh my god. You write Android apps for trucking software. I was really expecting you to say you were a welder or something, so. Yeah, you definitely lead different lives, don't you? I am so sick of anything that has to do with like writing code or kind of computers in general, to be honest. I just want to do something where I can work by myself. Mr. Boombati, better the glob, better the job, right? Are you referring to my big globs of fucking medium I've been squeezling all over the place? Are you referring to my squeezle? Brave and bold? The the inner thigh. You trying to say you don't like that, or you do like it? Are you fixated on it? Is it giving you credulous thoughts? Or are you saying you don't like the way I defined it? It feels naked. Again, there's two ways to interpret that. Might be like a very good thing. Actually, I think she could use some more reflected light underneath here to define this line. Perhaps a bit of reflected light up here as well. Perhaps. Off of our key light. Always done. Immediately, that feels better. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it not, sensitive, but it can get away from you. Little contact shadow with that other leg. Might seat that in there a little bit better. A little contact shadow, as it were, from her other neither region. Perhaps a bit much. Let's bring back some burnt sienna. Cold would have been a better word than naked. Ain't nothing wrong with naked. Big fan of naked. There's a guy in my industry that I worked with who, now that I'm thinking about it visually, reminds me of you, of you, Viking, and you're gonna love his name. His actual name, God-given, well, parent-given, is Dickie Payne. And he looks a lot like you. And he works on a computer all day. I haven't seen that guy in fucking decades. Fair tripping mother. Oh, the mother-in-law visit. She's asleep in the other room. I hope. So she is within potential auditory distance. To answer your question. Yeah, it's been a challenge. Been a lot of tragedy in the family. her husband. My father-in-law died about a month ago. So it's been a challenge. I don't know what that guy's doing. Some sticker packs today. Okay. So tell me more about that. This is of your work? You do seamstress sewing original products, right? You create stuff made of fabric. That's kind of your jam, right? And are you using a service provider like Printful or something for that, or how are you manufacturing those? Through what? I gotta scroll back now. My print really big. Running them through my art tablet, I see. Refining them. But also, yeah, seamstress, working on skirt for a Strawberry Fest dress on the side right now. Okay. Thank you about the reflections commentary. Yeah. Well, there's a lot to play with, obviously. I got a lot to play with, baby. Because I've got regular acrylics, right? Boring ass old acrylics. I'll just show you. Well, I work with pan pastels now, and then regular pastels down here you've seen, and then I've got your regular ass acrylics. You know, just acrylics. And then these are interesting. These are a more of a high flow acrylic fluid that are really good, especially if you're gonna splatter all over the place like I do. So those are good. I've got a black and a white and a black of that. And then I've been playing with glass bead gel. That can be interesting. So it's basically a clear medium with bits of glass in it. Yeah. Well, it also has to do with your approach, because you could try something completely different and all of a sudden get different results. And then here's the real kicker that I think is most important, is getting yourself translucent, low gloss acrylic extender. It's a medium, right? And it's basically just like the binder that acrylic sits in. And it's like a way to basically make acrylic have a much more translucent glazing kind of thing, like an oil paint. And I think you can get a lot out of that. So I would highly recommend as soon as you get past the first, well, it sounds like you may have already gotten past the first kind of level of usage of acrylic, to get yourself some of this and actually use the color rather sparingly in this stuff and start glazing it on in layers. You can get a more luminous look painting on fabric. Yeah. So your paint is separating? That's weird. Your acrylic paint is separating? I don't think I've ever seen acrylic paint separate. Sure it's not enamel or something? Don't know. Because it should basically, any acrylic paint basically has something like that in it already, binding it together. This is just creating more of a clear gel. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously because it's a super shit quality, which still might be fine for your purposes, but that'd be why it's separating, because those are just lower quality pigment particles. I don't know the super details, I'm not gonna pretend like I do, but that's basically it, is this crap quality. Stuff I got is not particularly high quality either. I got medium quality stuff. This, however, it's high quality shit. And I drank half of it the other night with you guys. I'm trying not to drink the other half right now. But whatever I drink, it's going to be out of an animal body part. Oh yes. I don't always drink bourbon, but when I do, it's out of the body part of an animal. Yeah. Does it help stretch the paint further on the brush? It's basically, if you think, it's like a thin, clear gel. And actually when it goes down, it looks like it's kind of like a white. You like this Norsingness happening here? Yes, very nice. And like I said, with the gel, I mean, definitely the color goes further. I mean, you're using product either way, whether you're using the medium or you're using the paint. But it creates so light. Okay, the reason, and if you know all this, just let me know. But glazing in traditional, like say Renaissance art, was basically putting layers of an oil-based medium with particles of paint in it on there, but it was translucent. And what happens is light goes through it. It's a lot like clear glass, like a stained glass window, and so it starts filtering out the color that's not the glass. So if it's green glass, or in this case green glaze, it filters out, it absorbs that red light and some of the blue light, and it becomes this green light that hits the backstop of the white canvas and bounces back, right? And so that causes a very different look than just a completely subtractive, like you throw acrylic on canvas, it's basically just a subtractive, bam, bam, one bounce. It doesn't cause a luminous feel, because with the other, you're getting rays from different directions that are all hitting that same point and coming back. So you end up with this illuminated feel, kind of like a glow based on the thickness of the medium. And that's what glazing was in Renaissance art. Now, in acrylics, you can simulate the same thing with this medium that will allow it to basically get filtered through the acrylic coloring while it's going through a thicker amount of clear gel. So it just creates a different look. You can also get some of this stuff, like I was playing with it up here, my thick ass goopiness, and that was achievable because if that was all just straight acrylic, it would end up being like, this is turquoise, this is blue, this is orange, you know, and it's kind of cool to have that medium there as a intermediary to play with. So I would recommend just giving it a shot. So it would be excellent for painting like water scenes. It would really make something like that pop. I think that's entirely probable, yeah. Yeah, water scenes, it could be a really good application for that, yeah. I concur. I should have concurred. Yeah. So what a lot of people do is they'll throw plain S acrylic down as what they'll call their underpainting. And then they'll come back and they'll paint over it with either oil paint or this approach I'm talking about now, which is acrylic suspended in medium. So you'll have your base, you know, like your backstop of your painting with this opaque color, but then throw layers of clear on top of it. So you might actually be able to, like, so you were just saying you have a painting right now. You might, if you want to revisit it, you might tell yourself, well, that was the underpainting. And now I'm going to work on top of it and put layers on top of it. It's an idea anyway. Or, you know, sometimes you just fucking start over with something new fresh idea. You don't have to fucking revisit the same thing over and over again. The 3D shit on it. Okay then. I done added some 3D shit. There's no going back. You know what I have that I haven't? Hello? Nice. You know what happened is I bent over and, I don't know, either this key or my wiener hit the mute button on the mic. One of those two things hit the mute button on the mic. All I was saying is that neon didn't fucking work. I was sitting there waiting for the latency to catch up on YouTube. You guys couldn't see shit. I could see it. It was actually glowing on my end. But no, you didn't. I don't know, maybe you could see it. I don't know. Yeah, that was the glow paint I was holding up there. I don't think you could see it. Maybe you could. You saw a slight glow for a second. That's exciting. I saw a slight glow. Area 51. You saw some orange glow. Okay. Yeah, that was bad timing to hit that button because we're like, okay, turn off the lights and the mic died. Yeah, it's just because I've got it in my pocket. When I bent over to turn off the lights, I must have hit the button. Champions, hello! The bourbon idea is pretty solid. Oh, for you. Thought you were saying I should start painting with bourbon. I'm like, interesting. Yeah, what's up, Champions? I think I need to do something. I need to switch speeds. I need to bring some contrast back into this thing. Painting with a twist. Dude ED. I'm not sure what the ED means there. I hope you're not inferring some form of dysfunction. Oh, edition. Nice. I see. We don't do that wine shit here. Bourbon to go home. It might be whiskey. Yeah, it's the same shit from a different place, right? Just nationalistic scotch. The people's scotch, as it were. Kentucky people's. You know, after spending a few decades working digitally, this is obviously awesome, and I'm really not in a hurry to go back in any way whatsoever, but it is kind of nice to be able to say, hey, let's throw a global contrast on here, or a global saturation on this fucking thing, and be like, oh, look at that. That's nice. You can cry too, Cornelius. Oh, sorry, that last quote was from Fight Club. Yeah, I'm just fucking, just free association. Yeah, Honest Gamer, you texted me about some weird ass shit you were getting. Somebody, I think a Nigerian prince wanted to marry you for $30 or something. Yeah, it sounded dubious, man. Well, at the very least, I'd let it sit there for like a week and don't respond. Because it's, you know, who knows? A lot of shit. You never know. You don't know that $30 bin. Be a dirty, dirty dollars, man. Dirty deeds. Done dirt cheap. I apologize if I'm running with scissors through the nonsense. What is it? I've been accused more than a few times of having Tourette's. I've lost some of her tush definition. Gotta bring it back. ADHD streamer. Yeah, I doubt I'm the first one of those. I don't know that I'm really, I don't think I'm qualified to call myself ADHD. I think I'm just more like free associative. Why is the hair up? Because it's fire. She is death eternal. Rebirth. Oh, that's interesting. If death is eternal, is rebirth momentary? I guess it would be, right? It's not even that profound. It's kind of obvious. Death is eternal, rebirth is momentary. The hand is my favorite. Which of the 3 hand jobs are you referring to? The 2 little or the 1 big? Thank you. I appreciate that. I actually am gonna calm the fuck down at some point, I think, and get, I don't want to say hyper realist because that'd be dumb, but more detailed in the big hand. I'm really not in the mood for that level of concentration right now, though. Nor do I think you guys probably want to watch me sit there and fucking perseverate and fixate on that. Little Wild Turkey Old Fashioned here. Grrr. You sexy, sexy Viking beast. It's your fucking old fashioned on a Sunday night. You sound like you're just fucking cool as hell. It's like, yeah, I spent the weekend. No, we're not doing this. No. God damn. Someone please. You know what? I'm going to the 8-bit. What is this? It can't be worse. It's pretty bad. Somebody shoot me in the fucking wiener. Okay. Fresh out of mead, so I make do. Points at the back wall, those two. Wait, what? Points at the back wall, those two. I don't know what you mean, but now I'm out of context. I don't know, fuck. I'm not the cool kid anymore. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. You need sponges. This is the 1990. Man needs options. By the way, Fight Lady, that was a reference from, or quote from Natural Born Killers. See, I'm trying to be inclusionist, inclusionary, inclusioner, inclusy. I'm trying to be inclusy. He's such an inclusy. It's like a dirty fucking word. You're inclusy. Inclusy motherfucker. Get the fuck out. Oh no, what? Oh, aggressive. Oh, I have to hit allow. I like aggression. Report the bot. What happened? Dental Church, best viewers. No, it's happened. All kinds of shit happened when I was looking away. I gotta click and make go away. Ban that motherfucker. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. What did I just do now? Well, no. Stop. Fuck. Fucking retard over here. God damn it. There's so much clicking happening. Okay. Sorry. And a little meltdown there. Yeah, added the term GTFO. Wow, that's crazy. Jesus. Ugh. Woof. That's crazy. Crazy talk. Where should we go? What should we talk about? That was Raiders of the Lost Ark quote. You Americans always dressing for the wrong occasion. Gotta define that patella, motherfucker. Where'd my squeezle go? There it is. Raiders of reference FTW. We named the dog Indy. Yeah, I don't know. No, I think maybe I've made a couple of quotes Boombody hasn't got, but they were totally esoteric. Any of the normal stuff he's always gotten. I don't think I've made any kind of like reasonable quote reference that he has not gotten. You Americans always dressing for the wrong occasion. Sounds like American shit. Oh, it didn't even occur to me. You might not be an American. Are you an American? Are you an American? Sorry, I just cracked myself up. You gotta do it. Sometimes you gotta do it for yourself. Nobody else is gonna do it. American and aware of most stereotypes. So I spent a lot of time out of the country, especially recently. I spent the last, I don't know what part of my fucking diatribes you've been part of, but I've been back in the States for like 5 months, but I've spent previous to that a year and a half in Tokyo. So, gotten a lot of, America this and America that while I was adventuring. My lady's pubis is not properly defined. Hard to work that into a sentence. Yeah, it's not kind of different. I mean, honestly, you might be on a fucking another planet. It's not even kind of the same. It's my buddy that shows up. He's not here tonight that I know of, but he's in Tokyo, and I met him there. And him and his crew of people were definitely a lifesaver for me. But he's British, and his wife is Russian. They were all Gaijin. There's a stereotype that you won't make Japanese friends in Japan, and it's fucking true. You won't. You fucking won't. Nor do you really want to. I don't have like this like, oh yeah, I wish that I'm so upset that person didn't hang out with me. Like, no, fucking really. No. Not at all. But the Gaijin I met there were, some of the most awesome people I've ever met. Gaijin is just, Aijin means person. Gaijin just means foreign person. Yeah, reverse culture shock, yeah. Yeah, you can't even imagine the reverse culture shock that happens. That fucking plane ride back is like, what the fuck is happening in my fucking ear holes? I mean, you're just fucked. You're just overwhelmed. First of all, just being able to understand what everyone's saying. It's almost like, the filtering system. If you imagine like an autistic person doesn't have the filter that regular people do. You kind of lose that, right? If you're in this environment where you don't have to filter, you can't necessarily read, or at least easily read, all the signs, and you can't easily understand people. And so it's just this constant filtering that happens automatically. So when I first came back, I was just completely fucking overwhelmed with the constant just bombardment of stimulus, of constantly being able to, just walk down the street and not be assaulted by everyone's conversation. I mean, that's nothing to do with Japanese culture. That's just the practicality of being in a foreign place. I mean, there are definitely people that love it. Aurora, who often shows up, is there now as well. She's, as far as I know, not here tonight. She's another Gaijin I met who was an awesome person. She is French, living there because she wanted to work in anime. And I think she's kind of starting to not feel it. And she was very good at Japanese. She'd put like 8 years into learning the language. And I think she's feeling the stressors. Body was on with her the other day as well on this stream. Kind of feeling some of those stressors that she was feeling. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go into it because it ends up being, I'll just end up ranting about Japan. I don't know. I think I've done it enough already. I'm not sure anybody here wants to hear me fucking lose my shit again for the billionth fucking time about Japan. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll be fresh again and ready to fucking complain. Yeah. Yeah, I can associate with that feeling. That's how I felt. Like I'm not succeeding. Maybe I'm succeeding. Maybe I'm succeeding and I don't know it. I'm succeeding and I don't know it. I need more highlights. Having a rant ready to your back pocket. Yeah, and I think that just comes with age. Like, it's not like you could fucking get around our fucking hemisphere of the life cycle and not have some shit to complain about just at hand. I don't want to see y'all's to a face. Yeah. Well, I think that's, so like the commonality, that is really fucking hot, of the people here right now and of the people I'm meeting on Twitch is people that make shit, right? These are all makers. And I think maybe that's part of the reason I kind of developed my whole having made art today thing, and another phrase I haven't used that much, but I really like, which is be a maker, not a taker. I think there's something really strong about the future coming. About making things physical, right? Because with digital things and with AI propensities, or it's the non-tactile world is getting pretty inundating and disposable. And the thing that can't be replaced is anything that's physical. Can't replace that shirt you're wearing. Can't replace any kind of physical service. And, so like stuff Mr. Viking's working on is real, right? You can't AI that shit into existence. And this is particularly important to me because my background is in digital visual effects, and so very, very virtual and very replaceable now by a variety of pipelines, including AI. But I think the stuff that you guys do, yeah. There's no appreciation for handmade things anymore. I'm actually arguing with you, Fight Lady Fight. I'm saying it's the opposite, or at least there's a growing opposite force of handmade being more and more and more important than it was. You're right, everybody does want fucking instant gratification and cheap. But they can't wear a digital image. It doesn't keep their body warm. but you could make them something that does. Now, in some cases, you're fighting with the machine of like Walmart that produces super cheap ass clothes. So that's a challenge. That's a different challenge. But that's now like, are you making something that they can't get from Walmart? I guess, from a business model point of view. Yeah. Yeah, 2 days, yeah. I mean, that's what look what the fuck am I doing right now? I mean, like, I've spent 25 years in visual effects and film and various other professions. And, I'm drawing, I'm painting, all right? This is very, like, for me, this is like time to get to some kind of roots, some kind of background, some kind of like, let's get back to the beginning because the end isn't the story I want to read. So let's go back to the beginning and write a new story kind of thing, maybe. I don't know, I just made up that metaphor and I kind of like it. Yeah, we got to do something different. And so, like, again, when My Time Is Live, who bought that other piece from me, the Medusa piece, or he actually asked me to make it and then he bought a print of it, it was like such an awesome experience because it was very much like what we're talking about, making and transacting with peer-to-peer. Buy something cheap, we'll like for 2 weeks and then throw it away. Yeah, disposable culture. So yeah, I mean, I think that's part of what maybe that's our responsibility. That's who we are in the history of Earth. Maybe we're the generation, if you will, for lack of a better term, of people that bring about the revolution of appreciation. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm drinking up a fucking handmade body part right here. My sister bought me at the Renaissance Fair. Yeah, I hope so. I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm hoping. Same thing as you. Is like, I don't know, does anybody want to see my fucking naked lady sitting in my hand painting? I think so. Sure as fuck can't buy it at Walmart. So I hope so. I don't know. Spent an enormous amount of time here rendering the part of the drawing that you guys can't see. It's my favorite part. Miss Tessmacher! That was a Superman 1 reference. But I'm sure Boombody knew that. How people have looked at my world over the years. Yep. And never really appreciated it. Yeah. So here I'm gonna go off on another rant. I've got many rants in my pocket, Buddy King, and here's one of them. I think one of the things that I learned spending a year of complete isolation in Tokyo was that I was never gonna get from an exterior source the fulfillment of that whole. Like when we're kids, we want recognition, right? We want appreciation. We want mommy, daddy, school teacher, peers to recognize our worth and tell us about it. And I think, and I'm not being condescending because I stitch in bitch sometimes. That's awesome. Fucking awesome. I'm not being condescending or whatever because that's me too, right? I'm a 50-year-old fucking man and realizing that I'm still looking for validation. And I think that becomes a jail cell that we make for ourselves, validation. Because we're never gonna fucking get it. We're never gonna get it from a job or from other people or from this fucking pencil that isn't working. And so we can only get it from ourselves, right? So otherwise it's just, you know, do I have enough money to pay my bills? 100 million, jail. What? Fuck, self-imposed jail. Shit, what? Now I gotta catch up. I think you're agreeing with me vehemently. Yeah, self-imposed jail, yeah. Self-imposed jail, looking for validation from other people, whether it be this, you know, I never got it from mommy or daddy or whatever, you know, you're never gonna get it from anybody except for yourself, you know? We're gonna pay our bills, but beyond that, we're never gonna get validation from fuck all. I think it's taken until I was 50 and watched a few people die to really see that uselessness. Oh Jesus, fuck it. Can I break my toy? Yeah. Well, I mean, if you want to tell me, like, how strong. Really? Am I so old that nobody talks about my good looks anymore? God damn it. Obscure secondary characters that make my heart happy. Did you ever have kids? I have 3 fucking kids. Yeah, much younger man. You fight like a young man. Admirable, but retarded. I have 3 kids. Fight, lady. I have a 15-year-old. I have a 13-year-old and a 12-year-old. When I am not here, when you're not watching me, I'm probably at somebody's fucking soccer or football practice. Nemo Jippin! What's up, bitches? Sensory baby blankets. Yeah, the weighted baby blankets. I do know those. Do you know a book by a woman named Temple Grandin? Might be of value to you. You're late to your day job. Wow. We actually made a few references to you on this stream. All bad. Can't stand for it to feel flat. I have textures, patterns, something for the eye to feel, yes. True lies ref. Now you guys are just you're like, oh motherfucker, I get it. I get the fucking quote. Fuck you. I think you're clever. How's that working out for you? Being clever. All right, well, now you need to post your sea turtles. I want to see you turtle. And that, I don't think the bot should probably shut us down for saying something like, I want to see your turtle. But maybe if I said I want to see under your turtle shell, maybe that would get us shut down. I don't know. The failure mode of clever is asshole. You aren't being clever, don't miss. Well, I don't know. You get your fucking phone, take a picture. Play with my emotions. Play with my emotions. Much like this fucking squeezle pin just shit all over my drawing here, and I gotta fucking undo it. Must unlearn what you have learned. Happy little accident, my dick. Okay. All right, tomorrow night, come back. Same bow time, same bow channel. And we'll look at your turtle. Oh, I want to see your turtle. It's still not working. Motherfucker. Nice. That might have been what I was inferring, yes. Nice. There we go. Attaboy. You think you can do that for us, Fight Lady? Can we see your turtle tomorrow night? Now you got everybody here wanting to see your turtle. Wet ass turtle. Get your wet ass turtle. Dun 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 dun. Wet ass turtle. I don't know why it turned into a Hanna-Barbera cartoon in my mind. The Wet Ass Turtle Show. Have you talked to Aurora, Nemo? She was kind of seeming a little down and out the other night. Last, whatever that was. When was that, Boom Buddy? Thursday night? Yeah, Wednesday or Thursday. Have you talked to her since then, Nemo? God damn it, I can't take it. Yeah. She was feeling, she didn't, I mean, maybe it was just the work stacking up on her, but she definitely didn't seem like she was feeling the whole Japan situation and some of those challenges. Yeah, that's so good. Hey, I'm gonna click on blues. I'm sure it's gonna be Coltrane or some shit. Huh. Kind of works. There was a movie called Ghost World. It had nothing to do with the comic that came out. It was, I think, the first movie that had Scarlett Johansson in it. And it was like an indie film and had Steve Buscema in it. And there was a band in there called Blues Hammer. And it was being used as like an example of what blues is not by Mr. Buscema, who was having a meltdown. But that's exactly what this fucking music sounds like to me. It's fucking made up fucking blues. It's Blues Hammer. Buscema. You know, just kind of funny looking. So you having sex with a funny looking fella? Yeah. Dude. Well, that was, oh, so Donnie would be, that would be from the Lebowski. I was just referring to Fargo. Well, after Ghost World, I moved on to Fargo. At some point, Fight Ladies would be like, I'm tired of you fucking guys, with your constant quotes. Or maybe she's taking time to get some good photos of her turtle so we can see it. Oh, I want to see your turtle. Yeah, she didn't say anything in a minute, so I hope she hasn't, one of my fucking nonsenses didn't piss her off. She's been pretty cool. Exactly. He's like, fuck you guys, I'm coming up with a better quote. Lost that scapula. Gotta find it. By the way, I think I actually still have a fucking address in Tokyo, Nemo. I think I still have that place. Yeah, I got an email from Toyota the other day asking for what do you call it, power of attorney. I haven't read it yet, but I'm pretty sure it just means, I'm gonna take a look at it obviously, but I think it literally means so they want to close down that house. And they can't do it without me there. It's like, God damn it, you people suck. I squirreled out. I don't know what squirreled out means to you, but I like the idea of it. I squirreled out. Took my nuts and left. Well, we missed you. Hello, Plogette. Or Plogette. Plogette. Thank you for the compliment. Yeah, I know at this point, my brain's just turned off and I'm just kind of like, just randomly moving around the painting and trying to get the form definition back that I lost a little bit of when I got all splattery. Yeah, I like splatter. She just still loves splatter all over. I'm a big fan of splatter. I don't like to splatter, but see, that's not gonna work. I gotta use a different medium. Bitches. Yeah, I'm trying to get the form back. But thank you for the compliment, man. I am human and I need to be nubbed. Just ask old Nemo, no man. Oh. Plo is fine, less of a mouthful. Mr. My body like, oh, hi, Plo. Hey, boom. Okay, you guys know each other. Mouthful is a portion size. Jesus Christ. Just like everybody else does. This whole chat is running with scissors. Zzz. Blues hammer. I think you came in on a pillage. You need to, no, I don't need to spare key back. Yeah, I think Lust Viking pillaged us. Rape and pillaged or some shit, and you came along one night a couple weeks ago, if I recall. Totally consensual. Yeah, I don't think that key is going to be the end of their grievances with me. How does this look on video? Sometimes I find what you guys are looking at is different than what I'm working at. It's not that different. It's kind of similar. All right, Dan. I mean, what I'm seeing looks so much better. Like, it's so good. Like, you guys can't imagine how good this is. I mean, not anything can be as good as this goddamn music, I'll tell you. Well, thank you for being, I think, you're suggesting I'm one of your new people? I think. I don't know. Or am I still on, what do you call it? probation? I don't know. Ah! We are not listening to this anymore. I'm not doing it to me. I'm not doing it to you. We're not doing it. I already got the follow. I'm like, that sounded so dirty. Oh, you already got the follow. Back to poker. No shit, man. Where the fuck is the poker? Because at least you know what you're gonna get. You're gonna get fucking. Well, actually, no. There wasn't one of those poker songs that was terrible. There you go. Poker, baby. This is fucking awesome. Whee! Poker the shit out of this. Not gonna poker here anymore. This is psychotic, man. Yeah, it's happening. It's a weird AI pulling his Illuminati strings again. I don't know what any of that sentence meant, but it was awesome. It's a weird AI. You got the weird AI pulling at his strings again. I say on the full moon, his weird AI takes control of him and he runs the streets, dancing polka. This is fucking awesome. This is awesome. Actually I had to look twice because I assumed it was Weird Al, and then I was like, oh no, it's Weird AI, and yes. So I can't say I got it, I would say I was a bit confused by it. Like, wait a minute, did she mean Al or I? Weird I Yankovic. You're not alone, Fight Lady. We get you. I love your weird AI-ness. I didn't mean to do that. See, that's not working. At some point I get so many layers on there, nothing sticks anymore. You know what old Jack Burton says at a time like this? Pretty fly for a rabbi. Wow. Are we alone, Fight Lady? Are we alone on the YouTube side? Are we? This feels kind of intimate, right? Are we alone on the YouTube? They're back there on Twitch. Man, what should we talk about? Something good? Just not. Amish Paradise right now. Right now. Jamming out some Amish Paradise. See, I don't think I can do that, right? I'll get fucked with. I can't just play it. Weird AI's gonna come kill me. Yeah. Yeah, YouTube would definitely catch it. Send me back to the fucking Phantom Zone again. I think we've already gone this fucking deep into Crazy Color Town. Actually, I've already got it set up. So right now I'm streaming OBS to YouTube and virtual cameraing over to Streamlabs, which is streaming to Twitch. So I could actually have different music on Twitch than I do on YouTube. Because I basically already have it set up. My Time is Live is here. Thank you, sir. How the fuck are you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. You're talking to me? Oh, no. Oh, wait. Oh, him. My Viking. I've got the no VOD ink. Interesting. Okay. I haven't done anything with Discord since last we talked about it. I haven't touched it at all. So yeah, it's still on the to-do. Actually, let's share that with everybody else. The idea there is that we would set up some kind of public Discord so that like all of us could share our artwork with each other, even when we're not online. So like, Fight Lady could show her piece that she was talking about with the turtles. Earlier, Honest Gamer's always sending me stuff he's working on Instagram. So if we had like a Discord, he could put it there. We could all look at it. You listen to anything else? Hey, you're not feeling the accordion? You a Latin pop kind of guy? I know you are. Jesus Christ. So what does that mean, you have a personal Discord server? You have to break that down for me. Apocalypse Outpost followed us. You liked me. You really liked me. Thank you, sir, madam, or otherwise. Welcome to the group. Thank you for joining. We're all mad here. Turtles. Nice. Yeah, someplace where you just like communally show artwork, or you know whatever our stuff is we've made. I think that sounds fucking cool. Collaborate and listen. What's up, lady? What happened while I was gone? Not turtly enough for your turtle club? Set up a new server, just hit plus button and you're admitting a new server. On their hardware somewhere. Yeah, that's the thing that blows my mind. Is the whole like, is the server thing like a metaphor, or is that like literally a fucking computer in Never Never Land that I don't have access to? That like, it's fucking weird. The Discord thing is fucking weird to my brain. I think the big hand needs some attention, and I don't think I've got the attention span for it. What I can do, though, is spray some toxic fumes. Because it always makes everything better. Hello, Apocalypse Outpost. Thanks for joining. This is where we talk about movies, movie quotes, nonsense, rhetoric, Tourette's, art, various other crafts, and wet turtles. So if you're into any of that shit, you're in the right place. And I'm about to get high as fuck off of what I'm doing right now, which I should not be doing. This is totally one of those do what I say, not what I do kind of things. Holy shit. Ah! Oh, the fan's not strong enough. Open the door, motherfucker. Definitely need to get a ventilation system for this shit. Woof. Yeah. Fixing the pupping in front of God and everyone. Fixing the pupping in front of God and everyone. That's exactly what I just did. I think I've gotten used to it because it's not even bothering me that much. I've done it too much. It's gone too far. Well, I think I just killed enough brain cells. I'm going to have to relearn shit from my childhood, too. I got to tie my shoes. Nice. My pronoun is G-O-D. If anyone asks you if you're a god, is it still showing up? No, I think it's clear. You say yes. Exactly. Huh. Yeah, I think I want to get noodly with some hair a little bit. Doing some details in the hair, and I want to do some details on the big hand. Or I'm going to wake up tomorrow and say I hate everything and start over. That's always possible too. I would say actually probable. Other than overall, I kind of like the colors. So as a color sketch, it's working out. Although actually, I think I want to come back and do something with the hands. Like Fight Lady was talking about sparks coming off the hands. I don't know if that worked out. I have a cookie. This is a nice little... I have a gift cookie from me from 2 hours ago. Thank you, 2 hours ago, me. You gave me a cookie. What is your background hand much larger than your foreground hand? Is that fucking perspective, motherfucker? I don't know. I'll get out my sextant and figure that out. Plot the distance between her pinky and Uranus. In angular dimensions, of course. If you want to be critical, I think her bottom foot's probably smaller than her other foot, too. It's not really shit I spend time worrying about. Yes, I call it Santuri time. Which, for Fight Lady Fight, that would be a lost in translation reference. Yeah, mostly I just don't think I've got the concentration in me to like continue to actually be productive, so I'm just kind of digressing right in front of you. Just devolving, decompensating, and digressing, the 3Ds. And this music is definitely the least offensive of the music we've found so far. It's, you know, it's just kind of cool. It's chill. It'd be chilling. I used to listen to this shit while I was riding a bicycle in the rain in Tokyo for 20 kilometers home in the middle of the night. Probably some weird shit I did to myself. This is hands down the weirdest shit I've ever done. Let's just go to Tokyo. Just ride a bicycle back and forth. Actually, I want to share something with you guys. I have to quickly. Where's my goddamn squeezle? Where's my squeezle? Do I have a squeezle? I used to own a squeezle. I rent to own a squeezle. I have a posting on my Instagram. I think it's a perfect example of my life in Japan. It definitely sums it up. Sorry, I'm being boring while I'm doing this. Let me see if I can find this real quick. There's a bunch of them on here, obviously, from my time in Japan. There we go. This one's perfect. I should share, copy link, and you guys are all on Twitch. Can I do that from my phone? He can be taught. Maybe he can be taught. I'm not fucking sure he can be taught. Oh, for Christ's sake. There's a Twitch phone up. Yeah, I'm on it. Oh. Alright, see you tomorrow, man. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm just fucking sitting here zoning out anyway. But I appreciate you coming. Why can't I see my live? There we go. Oh, here we go. So here's my Instagram link. I think it captivates my Tokyo life there for a while. think it might be private though. I don't know how I changed that. Under password security. No. Whatever. If you guys want to see, you can follow me and I'll show you. Anyway, sorry guys. Zoning out. Yeah, I should probably call it a night rather than sit here and just get drunk in front of you. But thank you for everyone for coming. It's fucking cool. It's private. Yeah. All right. So let's see. How do I fix that? If you follow me, I can let you in. But I could also try to just let you. How do I make it unprivate? I was getting stalked for a while, so I. Oh, here we go. I think I found it. Oh, it's unprivate. There we go. Switch to public. All right, I just made it public. All right, now you can click. Classy bugger. I am a classy bugger. Anyway, yeah, so this is actually before I met Nemo Jippin. And it was just captured my my daily routine. Fucking ride the streets of Tokyo on a bicycle. Yeah, it should be public now if you want to see it. Is that painting done? No, not at all. I've just lost the attention span to finish. I actually think I'm going to get more tight, at least in a couple areas on the hand, the big hand, because I really wanted to seat it in her. I mean, like, wow, that sounded funny. I'm going to seat it in her. Now I want to seat that. I want to anchor the whole painting around that hand. So it's going to need some squeezeling, I think, on the big hand. Couple places on her. I'm gonna spend some time on the hair. Probably come back and revisit the wing just to, like, I don't know, because right now it's pretty abstract, but maybe I like that. I'm not sure. I don't think I can fixate too much more on her shading and lighting and her ribs and boobies and butt. Like, I think I've pretty much just worked that just about as much as I possibly can. So probably like her feet, her hands, big hand, hair, wings, all these things need attention. I think I've just kind of lost the attention span at the moment. But yeah, not done. I've been kind of, let me bounce some ideas off you. Off your girl. I'm going to keep calling her your girl. I will call her your girl. Was it Tenacious D? Salacious Squeezle? Tremendous Tetons? What was her fucking name? Suspicious. Your girl, Suspicious. I don't know. I was just kind of sitting here watching the other night. And I was kind of drunk. And don't get me in trouble. Yeah, I was watching her the other night. I think it was that I was drunk texting you. And I was like, you know, I don't really want to do a commercial thing. I don't think I'd have it in me to be like, oh yeah, let's do like a co-branding commercial thing, which is what I initially reached out to you for. I'm like, I don't know that I can be that lame. I don't think I want to be that lame. But I was looking at her and I'm like, but I do see an interesting portrait happening here. And I started thinking about Arachne, the goddess of weaving, and how spiders have a lot of pretty cool mythology and all these different cultures. And I'm like, I kind of started seeing her as like literally her, not, you know, her in cosplay dressed up as Meow, but rather just literally her depicted as a portrait, or her portrait of her depicting Arachne, as well as maybe a few other goddesses of spiders in mythology. And I like the bald head because it's just like, because the bald head is like, it's interesting, right? Because to be a seamstress and to create thread and to be, you know, to work on a loom, you know, there's a parallel between that and hair. And to be bald, it's, I don't know, something about that like reflects on the, like the cast down or cast out. She was cast down by was it Daphne or Diana or some shit that turned her into the spider. So it's like being the cast down, but then like still wearing it as a badge of honor. And being this like goddess of the loom and the goddess of weaving as a spider creature portrait. Anybody still listening? Have I completely fucking devolved? Is anybody still listening to this shit? You're following. All right, so you don't think I'm completely crazy? Right, yeah, some kind of like, I don't know, I was playing around with like, you know the way a tarantula like arcs up and exposes its belly? Yeah, like the way a tarantula like arches its back and exposes its belly. And think about that like a woman's breast and stomach. And like this interesting, like, I'm thinking of like, where you look at the painting and you think you're looking at a naked woman, and then you look closer and you're actually looking at the belly of a spider. I don't know. You know, remember the first early Guillermo del Toro movie called Mimic, where it was these creatures that were cockroaches that lived in the sewers in New York, and they had evolved a defense mechanism that they looked like, very roughly in the shadows, they looked like a man's in a trench coat. You know what I mean? It was a great movie. Guillermo's fucking great. But, you know, it wasn't like, oh, they're mimicking perfectly humans. It was like, in silhouette, they kind of looked like a human in a trench coat. So they could get away with standing in subways as a survival instinct. And anyway, that's kind of where I was going with this in my mind of like, you know, a spider that actually had the modeling and the morphology of this underbelly of a spider could be transmuted into sexy female figure. Without just going on full-on bullshit centaur nonsense. I mean, literally, like, the morphology is there. And so maybe it looks like, you know, it's like, oh, that's sexy. Where's the vagina? And I'm like, oh, there's no vagina because, oh, shit, that's a fucking crustacean legs. You know, like, it takes a second look. I know, it's kind of an ambitious idea. That's what I was thinking about when I was drinking and looking at her bald head and drunk typing you, bum buddy. Wow, Saga. Dude, you read a lot of comics. It does sound like Saga. I'm not up on it. I haven't read it in a couple of years, but yeah. It's a great comic. So anyway, I just like super briefly mentioned it to her the other day. The same night I was drunk texting you, Boombody. I was like, you know, here's what I'm thinking. And, you know, I don't think I want to do a commercial fucking piece. I'm thinking more of doing like a portrait of you as like goddess of weaving or something. And I said, are you comfortable with that? And if not, that's fine. And she seemed like she was totally cool with it. Oh, before that project? Well, no fucking shit. I'm gonna draw titties and put your head on it? You fucking kidding me? Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, she seemed like she was in the abstract into it. All right, I'm just bouncing ideas. I mean, tomorrow I could be like, no, fuck it, I don't want to do any of that shit. But that's what I was thinking. What's her, can you type it in, please, Boombody? Because I don't want to get my fat ass up. It's Suspicious Tumble. Something like that. Explicit maker, not mine, lady. Twits. Yeah, it's just a friend or associate anyway of Boombody's that he connected me with. Suspicious Tumble? Rumble? What's her name? There you go. Tumbleweed. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I was just, and I haven't watched her enough that I could like give a psychoanalysis. It's not like this is an extrapolation of my personal profile of her psyche. It's just total superficial, like taking in the elements of, what she's doing. And the superficiality of looking at her that I kind of came up with this. I don't hate this painting I'm working on. It's kind of weird. I hate everything. Check my Instagram. Fucking whore buckets. What am I supposed to do with you? Jealous. I don't get jealous. What do I have to be jealous of? I'm not gonna be fucking jealous. Oh, fuck you. Alright, I am jealous. Fuck you, dude. That's awesome. That's worth going back to Tokyo for. Yeah. There's this thing, missed for anyone else who's listening, thing called shibori, which is basically means hot chicks who like to get tied up thing. And it's usually gaijin, honestly, that get into it, but they do it in Japan. And he just sent me a video of a mutual acquaintance who was a art model from Australia doing some I just got tied up, like I just don't care. And she was a good model. Now that you can see my Instagram, there's at least 1 or 2 drawings in there of her on my Instagram, my private one. Actually, she might be on my public one, or my art one too. I don't know, I made 2 Instagrams, but now I'm regretting it. I'm like, oh fuck it, why am I bothering with 2 Instagrams? Oh, fuck you. Fucking fly her here. I need a model. It's not like I get find powerlifting women as shit here, but Jesus Christ. I don't think I've ever put this much color on one picture in my life. Sometimes I have conversations with John Singer Sargent. He's my imaginary friend. And when I started telling myself I want to do, like, oh, I want to get hyper detailed, my internal John Singer Sargent says, shut the fuck up. John Singer Sargent, he was a portrait artist. He was an American who spent most of his life in England. He was the most famous portrait artist in the time, 150 years ago or so. He's pretty much like the best portrait artist in history. And by that meaning everyone else who's a portrait artist since then mimics him. And he was phenomenal at doing things like capturing the essence of something in a single brushstroke. So whatever hyper-realist is, not fucking that. But the ability to put down one brushstroke so that the observer feels, you know, oh, that collar or that eyebrow or that ear is not, you know, sit there like a dot matrix printer fucking just did it. It's more like it's a slash or a swoosh, and to the observer, it's better, not worse. And so, like, part of me wants to get in there and, like, I want to go fucking balls deep and go hyper realist on the hands and just start fucking drawing wrinkles and hairs. John Singer Sargent says, shut the fuck up. If you wanted to quickly look him up, his most famous and most badass, in my opinion, is probably Madam X. Portrait. It's fucking phenomenal. But he did one of this gay gynecologist that was fucking awesome too. Fucking sashy, flamboyant as fuck, red fucking thing, womanizer, but homo too. Whatever. That was part of his thing, is that like his portraits were always this like resonated with the culture people. Like essentially there was like, he was doing basically the equivalent of the Time magazine cover. And he would do these portraits of these people, and I can't remember the name of that one, but anyway, that was fucking amazing. After all that, you seem like the kind of person that would have an imaginary friend. Dr. Posey, I think you're right. I think that's his name. The homo in the red sash. If I taught an art history class, it would be seriously fucked. Today class, we're about the homo in the red slash. Yeah. It's like a redneck art history class. This is by far the best music on Pretzel. I don't hate this at all. It's just kind of cool and chill and not pissing me off. What the fuck? I think on a color theory, I don't think it's the details. I think on a color theory level, the hand is not there yet. The hand is not there yet. On a color theory composition level. That's what's bothering me. I don't mind the way the thumb blends in, the big thumb blends in behind the wing. Like I like the way that light obscures it into depth. That's working great. And I don't really mind the pinky, even though that's where I want to fixate for details. But there's something in that palm region where it's just like, I need to make a choice. Like it needs to be more stone, or it needs to be more flesh. It needs to be more vibrant. It needs to be either muted down or more present. Or is it fine the way it is because it's like a discovery? Because when you first look at this, you don't see hand, you see girl. And then you're probably like 3 seconds in, you're like, oh, that's a hand she's sitting on. And maybe that's good. What would John Singer Sargent say? I don't know. He's dead. He's fucking dead. That's what he'd say. He's like, leave me alone and shut up. I'm dead. Like the hands. Well, now you're saying hands as in you're inferring hers. Or are you saying... I'm talking about the big hand. What are you talking about? You're just fixated because you don't like the little hands. You think details are more important than big picture. I make a mess to clean it up, remember? Sitting from right here, though, I really like her deltoid, her shoulder. I like her boob. I like her rib cage. I almost really like her shoulder girdle, scapular region. It's not quite right, but it's close. Really like her butt and her leg, lower legs. Something needs to happen in the lower spine. Not sure what. Not quite defined right. It's not a matter of accuracy. It's more about like emphasis of luminance. Hands are brighter than her face? Are they? Let's see. Sometimes I gotta look at it digital to see that. I gotta look at it. I'm looking at what you're looking at. That's why I'm over here. Well, I actually wanted to add a compositional component of something like streaming off of her fingers. Sparks, some flame, smoke. Some compositional element needs to come off her fingers, I think. Where I might walk straight into the world of cheesy if I do that. Fuck, I don't know. Definitely got at least one more day on this. Yeah, you're a fucking dick, by the way. I've actually thought about you a little bit. And... I'll tell you the summation. The summation is you're a fucking dick. And the process of getting there is... Oh? The process of getting to you're a dick is... Well, first of all, you showed me somebody else's work, and then you said they were better than mine. And then you sit me in the cycle of, well, wait a minute. What does that fucking mean, you fucking prick? And then I'm like, well, I've actually only been doing this for a few months. That guy's done his entire career. And then the next thought is, well, wait a minute. What the fuck is Nemo saying? And then I'm like, is he actually playing with me because he knows I have such a fucking aggro ego that I'm going to be competitive no matter what? And he's actually like my best friend right now being a fucking dickhead because he knows it's going to propel me forward? And I'm gonna go at this like fucking Hall's balls to compete with this fucking random fucking Instagram post he sent me? That's the sequence of thought process that leads to you're a dick. In any of those scenarios. Just being a bastard. Yes, I know. I think being English sums up all of that. Obviously. Yeah, well as pointing out a character flaw of me. You know, I'm thinking about how like my time there at Toyota and how I briefly had this desire to be the best. You know, it's like, oh, I've got to come in here and prove myself and show these people I've got the best fucking ability to create autonomous vehicles, blah, blah, blah. And then I realized, holy shit, I give absolutely zero fucks. I don't want to compete with these people. I don't care about these people. These people are morons. These people actually aren't inventing anything. These people are really just more focused on keeping their jobs and don't care about innovating a goddamn thing. Holy shit, what a waste of fucking life it is for me to be running around trying to prove I'm better than everybody all the goddamn time. What the fuck? Right. So now you're saying you should shut the fuck up and take the fucking compliment that I'm in the same conversation with him. I don't know. Fuck you. Give me another year. I'll beat his ass. I'll beat 1 year. I've been doing this since I came back to the States, so I'm at month 5. Although maybe that's not completely fair, because obviously I did go to drawing groups with you in Tokyo. But I didn't put any real effort into this until May. But I would definitely be rather be drawing this naked bitch on my drawing board right now than fighting with retarded neophytes in Toyota about how they can't even comprehend machine learning. It's like, wow, I suddenly realized this is a fight I have no interest in winning. I'm sure drawing with E didn't hold you back too much. Yeah, that was completely coincidence. Similarity in the composition. I had never even heard of that guy until you sent him to me. Although I don't actually understand that post. I'm sure drawing with E didn't hold you back too much. I actually don't. Oh, with me. Oh, drawing back with me didn't hold you back. I don't know. It was great. Honestly, I mean, no, it was great. I loved, despite Craig hating it, I love Tokyo Artist League. And I never really liked sketchies. I don't like bourgeois, or not bourgeois, Bordeaux. What does he call it? Oh my God, what do you call that shit? I don't like fucking playing dress up and drawing. I just want naked bitches and I want to draw. But the social aspect and the fun aspect of the sketchies was fantastic and it was great. So that was fun. It was life-saving. I mean, you know that. For Christ. Just ask any random taxi driver in Tokyo. That whole experience was life-saving. Bordeaux, yeah, right? Red wine. Bordeaux, yes. I mean, I think without that, I would have gotten into way worse shit. Although, honestly, I think I hit that moment where I'm like, I'm either going to study Japanese woodworking or I'm going to go study figurative art like I used to. And the truth is, Japanese people are too racist to teach a gaijin traditional Japanese woodwork. But they will let us go to their open drawing groups. This music is so much better than anything else on Pretzel. This is like fucking crazy. Anyway, I don't know. Is anybody still listening to me other than you, Nemo? Well, we've gotten down to 4 people. Boo Body's still here. Yeah, nobody wants to watch this fucking big dumbass sit here in a chair and get drunk. But yeah, thank you. Boombati is here. It is that time of night. Yeah, it's time to fuck off. I need to fuck off. I gotta go to bed. Gotta get into daddy routine tomorrow. But come down here with a clear head. Make a plan for what I'm gonna do with the hair, the wings, the hand, and whether or not I'm gonna do anything with this compositionally. I mean, I do feel like there's something. I feel like I need to compositionally. There's just something does need to happen. So I think I'll do the light, sparks, fingers, something over here. Give us some balance. Yeah, I think we got one more. I think tomorrow night we'll be done with this guy. And then it'll either move on to crazy ass morphology, Spider-Woman, or some other thing. Although I did promise my fucking kid I would do a King Kong. Yeah, I promised my kid and his schoolmates I'd make a fucking King Kong. yeah. Anyway, all right. Thank you, everybody. Love you. I do love you guys. Thank you for showing up. We will reconvene soon. Fay Ray. Well, see, now that makes it interesting if I put some Fay Ray in there. And then again, it's all these kids at a junior high that are going to be watching, so it's a big YouTube logo over the Fay Ray.